I mean, I didn't just show up here. I mean, to photograph it as a photographer on assignment, I was a parishioner participating in the services and shooting it as well.
Well, I think the significance lies really in what the book depicts. It depicts the highest, most celebrated, main reason why we come together as Christians, ultimately the passion of Christ and the resurrection of Christ. And he very intimately depicts the human being approaching the unapproachable, I would say, in Holy Week, the depth of Holy Week.
Everybody was well aware that I was doing it. You know, I was walking in here with camera equipment every single day and night. And I think the best way to describe that is nobody really was certain as to what I was going to get by shooting it or what was actually going to come out of it. I wasn't either, to be perfectly honest with you. I was somewhat making it up as I was going along because there was a lot of challenges as a photographer to try to capture some of these images. Well, once I obtained the images and I had this body of work, I certainly didn't want to just leave it on my hard drive. I had to do something with it. And I was very fortunate to meet another wonderful person named Euripides Kostaris, who is a United States Olympic artist, and he was doing the official mural for the 2004 Athens Olympics. And he is also a Greek Orthodox. His father was a priest. But I contacted him and I said, hey, Rip, you know, look at this body of work, man. What do you think? And he goes, you know what, John, it's beautiful. I'll design the book myself.
I believe John is an incredibly gifted person. I don't like to call him a photographer. I don't like to call him an artist. I think in this context, I like to call him a writer because he ultimately wrote the gospel of Christ in his photos.
The pictures that I used for the book were specifically the ones that I shot in that 1 week because I was kind of hoping that whatever I got was somehow inspired, not so much as just someone who was on an assignment, but rather as a parishioner. So basically that's the way I approached it. I was spiritually and emotionally involved. I was academically involved, and the only thing that was left for me to do now as a photographer was to try to capture exactly what I was experiencing as a parishioner, as a Greek Orthodox Christian.